Tranmere slipped to a second home defeat in a week against Hartlepool United, but a return to the Football League is very much in their hands as they head into the National League playoffs. Donnelly and Rhys Oates gave United a 2-goal lead before Jeff Hughes pulled one back for Rovers with 15 minutes remaining. The hosts couldn't muster an equaliser, but defeat has no bearing on their already secured second-place finish, and they will now await the winner of Aldershot Town v Ebbsfleet United before battling it out at Prenton Park next Saturday in the playoff semi-final. Having completely changed the side for the midweek dead rubber against Solihull Moors, Mickey Mellon made a further 10 changes here as he reverted back to the type of starting 11 that will line up in the Crunch playoff semi-final next week. The continued absence of Adam Buxton with a stomach injury meant that Jay Harris deputised at right back again, as he did against FC Halifax Town. Jay Harris' Connor Jennings was sick, granting another start for on-loan winger Josh Donnelly. It was unclear whether the 500 travelling Hartlepool fans were paying some sort of tribute to the standard of refereeing in the National League, but nevertheless the sight of almost all of them dressed as circus clowns in the cowsheds brought some colour and amusement to an otherwise fairly meaningless contest. Andy Cook carved out the first chance of the match in the 7th minute, cutting inside before forcing a low save to his left out of Scott Loach. On the quarter-of-an-hour mark, a cross from James Norwood deflected in the path of Cook, who could only send his first-time volley over the bar. Scott Davies could only stop Lewis Hawkins' penalty box volley with his knees, as Hartlepool grew in confidence. Tranmere came close just before break when Norwood collected a measured through ball from Cook and went around the keeper, only to be denied by the toe of Carl Magnay on the line. Donnelly then attempted to lob Loach from the edge of the box, but he could only direct it wide of the goal. But seconds before the interval, Hartlepool were awarded a penalty when Cook was adjudged to have brought down Donnelly in the box. It looked a very harsh decision. Nevertheless, the United centre-back picked himself up and converted from the spot with what was the last kick of the half. Backed by their travelling circus, United started the second half brightly, with Ryan Donaldson firing just over the bar with fierce volley. Rovers huffed and puffed but were effectively at half pace. This didn't go unnoticed by United, who were often sharper to the ball. When substitute Rhys Oates got in behind Harris, it looked like Hartlepool would double their lead, but his toe poke past Davies went the wrong side of the post. Cook forced a superb point-blank save out of Loach, but it wouldn't have counted anyway as the linesman raised his flag. With quarter of an hour to go, United doubled their lead. Davies could only flap it across from the left, and when the ball came back into the penalty area, Rovers' defense were unable to clear their lines, allowing Oates to bundle the ball over the line. 2 minutes later, Tranmere pulled one back through Hughes when the Northern Irishman curled a sumptuous left-footed free kick into the net. In injury time, Norwood lifted one into the KOP, but the only result that matters is the one next Saturday, when Tranmere Rovers will need to be at their best to keep their Football League return on course. Man of the match Jeff Hughes, like everyone else, was at half pace but kept things ticking over nicely and scored a lovely free kick. Jeff Hughes leads by example during the Vanarama National League match between Tranmere Rovers and Woking at Prenton Park. Photo by richardalt/talru.com. Ref rating: Sam Purkis 6/10, Tranmere 4-4-2, Davies 6, Harris 6, McNulty 7, Sutton 7, Bridehog 6, Cole 5, Duggan 68, 5, Norburn 6, Hughes 7, Donnelly 6, Cook 7, Norwood 6. Subs not used: Taylor, Mangan, Clark, Mundy. Hartlepool 4-4-2, Loach 7, Magnay 7, Lawing 6, Donnelly 7, Adams 6, Noon 6, Featherstone 6, Harrison 90, Donaldson 6, Hawks 90, Hawkins 7, Rodney 6, Oates 60, 7, Cassidy 7. Subs not used: Catterick, Orell. Bookings: Hartlepool, Jake Cassidy, Donnelly. Attendance: 5,499, 738 away.